Okay, is everybody good?
No, yeah, I'm good to go.
Yes.
All right. So, um, I apologize in advance if my voice is a little subpar today. I'm still kind of dealing with the sick, but uh, bear with me, and we will get some cool stuff going. So I'll start and read the update from last session. Um, and so the party ventures forth and arrives at the mouth of a secluded cave, the Cragmaw Hideout.
We already done that.
We already done that. All right.
Yeah, this is elsewhere where got inside and everything like that, and
Right.
the
Right.
water came. Yeah,
We're about to throw down too.
Right.
yeah, with the huge mob.
Right.
I think you're reading last one.
I'm still going.
Oh, okay.
But in discussing and planning the rest, the party alerts the nearby goblin guards to their presence and are attacked. After making quick work of the guards, the group begins their exploration of the hideout. Inside, they find angry wolves, neglected and chained to a stalagmite. But Big Guy the Fearbolg befriends them and sets them free from Klarg's abuse in the kennel. A shoot is spotted, and Vondel scales it to find on the other side a view of Klarg and his pet wolf, Ripper. After exploring more of the hideout, Sildar is found alive, chained and on the precipice of death, guarded by goblin leader Ymik. But before Ymik can think to harm or barter with Sildar's life, Taboo incinerates him and comes to Sildar's direct aid. After the party provides him with good berries and healing, Sildar grabs the goblin weapons and joins them to put an end to the threat of Klarg once and for all, and to find his friend, Gundren Rockseeker. Alright, so let's get you guys here where I'm at. And here's where we left off.
Our DM has a death sentence cast on him, so the timer was on his head down. So we gotta hurry.
This is true. And so where we left off, it looks like the party made a strategy to try to sneak up on the goblins where Vondel made the shot and missed, and the party barely survived. Three of the party barely survived a rushing water trap that really Vondel should have spotted, but that was my gaff. But now that everyone is alerted to the presence of the party and under attack, they are all prepared to defend themselves and they're ready to fight. So, roll for initiative.
Didn't we already do that last?
I don't think it saved it, so we have to do it again.
I'm scrolling up. I don't see an initiative roll.
I did an initiative roll for my character, and it was still up there.
Hang on, let me take a look.
Oh
no,
yeah,
they are
did.
still there.
Looks like.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind. Also, Sam, you are like there's an echo because I think you're using like Roll20's voice thingy too.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta click on the little. There you go.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna see if we can get a little fancy here.
Fancy?
Fancy.
There we go. I was about to wonder if we're gonna realize we can do some music in this.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, it's creepy.
Fitting for a
Alright.
cave.
Alright, so now that we've got our initiative going and all set up, Whitmore, it looks like your move is first. What do you do?
Get a visual of where I'm at. So I'm on the bridge still, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Like near the bridge.
Yeah.
Um,
Weren't we set up at the choke points?
Yeah, Taboo and Whitmore are on the bridge. Zilgar is behind us, and yeah, Theo's Big Guy and Vond are on the lower area.
Right.
Okay. I just didn't know if we like moved or we had it set up from last time.
Yeah, last time you guys made your deck saving throws, so you weren't pushed out of the cave by the water trap.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are still on that lower level behind Vondel.
Okay, cool.
About how far into the tall in front of me can I get before being seen?
Um,
Or like how many spaces can I move?
I would say you can move to. Once you hit here, this goblin here will have sight of you.
But here?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I just rush forward and I'm going to just yeet my fucking hand axe.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeet for range, Kobe for accuracy. Remember.
Correct.
Well, it's kind of both. So, hand axe is a +5. Yeah. I actually forget how to fucking do this. Okay, yeah, never mind. Oof. That's gonna be an 8.
Oof. All right. And so, Whitmore yeets the hand axe, and it goes sailing above the goblin's head and splashes in the pool over here.
Bonus action, do it again.
Hello.
Is that straight D20, or is that do you get your modifier still with the?
It was a d20 plus my modifier.
Okay, didn't know if bonus actions will work with. I didn't know how the bonus action throw it work with that.
2-weapon fighting, I can just do it as a bonus action if I have a.
Okay.
Nice.
How do you get so creepy all of a sudden, guys?
That'll do.
Ah, you do it.
All right. Frank, I honestly forgot that you were gone. But
It's
yeah. So you haven't missed much. I just gave the recap of what happened last time, and everybody's initiative is still there from rolling at our last session, and we're just starting on Whitmore's first turn.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. So, which one are you attacking, by the way? Can you ping it? I'm assuming the only one you can really see. But
Yeah, the one I can only see.
okay.
I just throw it and it buries itself in his fucking head.
And it hits. That laugh. I love that
Was
laugh.
that a dinosaur? Oh my god.
No, that was
Oh.
the big dog.
That's gotta be the dog. I hope. It's just
I
like I don't know what you think we can do, but not this.
I thought it was a dinosaur
so-
for a sec.
That was what 20 movement?
Oh, what was your damage?
Oh, I have to roll damage, but
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. 1d6 plus 3. Near max damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is going to drop this bad boy to 0. How do you describe your kill?
I just missed with the first one and just like fuck it, take my second hand axe and just yeet the motherfucker and it buries itself in his head.
Imagine he just like ducks out of the way, looks at it, goes like, "Hatch!"
Yeah.
Just falls over backwards.
Something like that. Something like that.
And that guy is no more.
So I'm just gonna stay there and I guess ready in action for the next goblin that comes around the corner.
You,
Or can I do that?
you've already used your action.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
get
never mind.
ready in action.
I'll
Yeah.
just stay there.
Okay. All right. Theosia, it's your turn.
Alright. My speed's 30, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to this fine fellow. And I completely forgot what everything is. I'm gonna thwack him.
Whack.
I just don't know how much I can thwack him for. Give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whoops, not 1d20 equals 5. 13.
13. And 13 is gonna be a miss.
No. Okay.
Is that gonna be your turn?
I mean, I don't really think I can do anything else.
All right. And now it is this guy's turn. So, this guy is just going to move, just up a little bit. Let's see. He's gonna move up here with this guy, and that's gonna be his turn. Vondel, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my crossbow and peek around this corner. And then I'm going to take a shot at the one that is currently engaged with the
Alright, sounds good.
14.
Vondel takes the shot from around the corner and misses.
Alright. Bonus action reload. And then I'm going to move back 15 feet.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Alright, so now it is this guy's turn. This guy is going to step out from the pool, move over, and he is going to take a shot at Theosia with a short bow. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Ooh. That's going to be a clean miss for my goblin boy.
There's a lot of bearded lizard laughs going on today. Like,
Alright, Taboo, your turn.
okay. As friend Marcus would say, the pooch has been fornicated.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see. You're gonna get a lot of these. You're gonna get a lot of these.
I'll allow
What do
it.
you think? Alright. Taboo is gonna launch a firebolt
Spicy.
at this dude over here, and I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this attack.
Ooh.
And I will get it back when I cast a level 1 spell, but it automatically rolls on my Wild Magic chart.
Oh god.
Oof.
So, potentially great, or the game's over and I've killed us all.
You fool!
But, typically, the dice love me, so might not be a problem.
Oh boy.
No, you say that. You say that.
I literally just said it, indeed. I literally just said it. Alright.
Oh, I love that you've got your 3D dice on. That's awesome.
Sadly, not good enough.
No, it is not.
Even with the advantage, so good. So just kind of whiffs on by and dodges out of the way. But that's okay.
That's alright. Okay. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah. I'm not gonna get in the way of Whitmore when he's fresh off a kill. Fresh off a kill.
Whitmore's been waiting for this moment, so yeah, I would stay out of his way.
Yeah, he got a lot of misses last time. He's gonna want it.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Big guy, it is your turn.
Can I fit past Theosia?
You can walk past if you position here. I'll let you position on that rock, like in that space. Or you can go around, up this way.
Yeah, I
They
think
come
you
here.
have enough movement to...
I'm gonna wild shape into a dire wolf,
Ooh.
Yes, yes, yes.
There we go.
and then I'll move next to that goblin in front of Theosia and attack it. And I should have pack tactics to get advantage on the attack roll. Is that good enough for attack range?
Yeah. All
I have
right.
advantage though, so I get to try again, right?
Yeah, do it again.
You should, if you have advantage, you should always roll twice just in case you get a crit.
Yep.
Not that one.
Nice.
That is going to be a hit, my friend. Roll that damage.
Okay, I'm just looking up the damage. Okay, it's 2d6 plus 3. And if somehow it doesn't die, I could potentially knock it prone.
Nice. Seven. That is going to be a kill, my friend. Do you want to describe it?
So, I let out a growl, I turn into this wolf, and then I dash forward and bite this goblin in the throat and just rip its throat out completely, and it drops to the ground.
Brutal. That is gonna be the end of this guy. All
And
right.
that's the end of my turn.
Sweet. Alright, and now it is Sildar's turn. The wild card hanging out in the back. And so Sildar is watching you guys just decimate these goblins. And he's going to move up behind Taboo on the bridge. And he's going to say, somebody needs to stop this goblin as quickly as possible. There's nothing stopping him from alerting Klarg that we're here. Someone should stop him right away. And that's pretty much just going to be his turn.
Yeah, he's
Which one are we
Definitely.
concerned about?
top one.
The only one in the room with you. Because these guys down here,
There's two up there.
Yeah, there's two up top.
two up top.
Yeah, there's two goblins in the room with
One,
us.
two.
Oh. This
You
DM
just
thing
lose
was
one
in my
guy.
way. I was like, what are you talking about? There's only one goblin here.
I mean, you're right, guys. There's only one goblin.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
They need to be stopped before they alert Klarg.
Boy, Whitmore's going, so it's soon going to be only one. Soon going to be
I mean,
Alright.
You ain't wrong.
Whitmore, do it.
I believe in you.
Do it, Whitmore.
Oh,
Fuck him up.
What do I want to use? Oh, there's only one guy up here, but I'm at risk of. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna charge ahead in this motherfucker, and just take my great axe,
Oh.
try and fuck him up. That'll do, pig.
Um, indeed, that will do. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Great axe.
This is gonna be so gnarly.
I think, unless he like rolled minimum. Okay, there we go.
Jesus Christ! You mopped the floor with him.
So Whitmore sends this goblin to the Shadow Realm.
Jesus Christ!
Do you want to describe your kill?
I just bring the axe down and cleave him in two.
Like something from an anime, this goblin is literally just halved. Like a piece of fucking bread.
Bisected.
Alright. Is that your turn?
I believe so, since I can't really get a good sight on the goblin that's here.
Okay. Theosia, your turn.
How do I measure?
I think you hit the ruler.
Yeah. With the ruler and hold left click. And drag.
The ruler. Okay, can I get to where I'm flanking? Like I'm. Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I would like to do that, please.
Look,
Whoops.
this
Oh,
time-
hey. Just gonna. So like. It was right here that it was flanking, or is it here?
It's there.
There? Okay. I'd like to move to there. And I would... Huh?
Well, like, these are some oblivious fucking goblins. It's like, guys, keep it down out there.
Not anymore, they're not.
Sound like you're dying in there. Trying to get my fucking 8 for the day.
D1, D20, plus 5. And I believe I have advantage, right?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Roll it again.
Okay. Please, sweet baby Jesus. And friends, let me roll better. Ah!
Yeah, that ain't good.
My petition to sweet baby Jesus didn't go well.
So Theosia attempts to attack and it's a whiff. And so that's gonna be a big ol' miss. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. So since Theosia decided to flank and get right in the sight of Klarg and next to this
Oh.
other goblin.
Yep.
Rip!
Klarg,
I didn't want to metagame. I didn't want to metagame.
Klarg hears the clanking, but is generally unbothered by it because he's used to hearing the wolves in the other room, the goblins making all their noise. And so up until now, he hasn't cared. But now he sees you, and now he knows what's going on. So
Can I roll bluff and be like, I'm a pretty goblin lady?
not even close.
No.
No.
I'm just really tall.
They're
Something
stupid, but
happened.
they're not that stupid. They're stupid, but they're not that.
Something happened when I was younger, and yeah.
I was cursed by an evil human and made me into a hideous goblin. Look at my form. Return me to my only true love's kiss can return me to my gorgeous green visage.
He's not.
Nah, it's it's opposite, you know, because a goblin would be like, you know, like, oh, look at me, I'm like, my beautiful green bulbous skin is now flawless and radiant, blah, you know. So that's that's what I would say.
And so, so now that this has happened, Klarg, who has been sitting and sharpening weapons, has now seen you, and he stops and looks over and he goes, "Who dares invade Klarg's cave?" And at that point, Theosia locks eyes with Klarg, and Klarg gets up and he says, "Klarg will build a throne from your bones."
Okay.
Not today.
And now, everyone in that room is going to get in on this action. Let me get these guys set up.
I always have to remember that I'm taboo, and I don't have access to all of Trust's witticisms. It's like, nope, can't say those things. I can't say it.
You know what? I appreciate Taboo's charm, though.
Yeah.
Okay, and so now all of these guys are in the turn order. So Vondel, your turn.
Gondola is gonna move up, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, like right here. So he's like rests his crossbow on the rock right here to get a better shot, and he's gonna take a shot at the goblin in between Whitmore and. Fuck me, and bonus action reload. That's my turn.
Whitmore just shoots him a look and says, "Don't get in the way."
Ooh. All right. Now it is this guy's turn. This goblin's turn. So he's going to take a shot at Whitmore with a scimitar. And he's
Okay.
got disadvantage because he's flanked.
He can try.
Oh shit. Okay, that's 20 on both.
Okay, yeah.
So he's going to reach up with a scimitar and just sort of wildly swing at Whitmore. He's going to do 3 slashing damage.
Well-timed slash sound in the background of music. It's like, jeez. Oh, you said that. Like, Shink, like, damn. Alright. Production value.
When he gets 3 attacks, fuck.
No, not 3 attacks. Just he does 3 damage.
Oh, just 3 does 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, that would be a swole ass fucking goblin to just hammer at you 3 times in a turn.
You might as well give him some legendary actions while you're at it. At that point.
All right, and that is going to
I'm
be
just
his
like-
turn.
I just say, pathetic.
Ooh. Taboo, your turn.
Alright, Taboo is going to move up. Taboo cannot do a lot of the things he normally does because everybody will be burned alive, so he's not going to do that.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Friendly fire is a thing. For, until I get until I hit level 3 at least. Okay. So he's no choice, but he's going to do another firebolt to the gobbo there. That's not gonna have that's not gonna have advantage. It's gonna be normal.
All
For
right.
1, devastating for a devastating 1.
All right.
Cantrips, ladies and gentlemen. Cantrips.
So it's going to be a light roast on this goblin here.
Taboo guy holds out the power because he doesn't want to hurt anyone else. So he just kind of sets the guy's top knot on fire.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
That's all I can safely do right now.
Cool. Big guy, your turn.
I will move forward. Let me. And I will attack this goblin in between Theosia and Whitmore. I assume I'm flanked at this point too, though, right? But since I have advantage, it just cancels it out to where I do a normal roll.
Yeah, I think it's just a normal roll. That'll do it.
Nice.
Roll some damage. This went from flanking to a fucking Compton-style ass whooping.
It's the fucking JoJo meme where just like
Oh
two
my
people are
God.
stomping on a goblin. You know, big guys out there making tea. Then they're gonna start stomping on
I want to commission somebody to draw this scene so bad. Oh my god.
him.
All right. And that is going to be a kill, my friend. You want to describe that?
I will rush up to the front lines and turn around and quickly bite this goblin's head clean off with another bite to the neck.
Gnarly. And that dude is gone. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Now it is Sildar's turn. Let's see.
This is just hanging out in the back there.
Yeah. No more of that, though. So Sildar's going to move up 10, 20, 30.
What?
Position on the other side of Whitmore. And, oh, did somebody drop group?
It was
Lost.
me accidentally.
Rip.
Okay,
Sildar's
I'm back.
escort quest. We don't want him to do anything stupid.
Yeah.
We want him to be like Ashley in Resident Evil 4. We tell you to get inside a box to hide. You get inside the box and hide.
Alright. Are you back in?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. So Sildar's gonna rush up and get to the other side of Whitmore. And now that he's got sight of Klarg, he's going to take the heavy crossbow that he looted off of the goblins. He's gonna take a shot at Klarg. He's gonna say, "You'll pay what you've done to my friend." And let's take a look. And it's gonna be a miss.
Oof.
So,
Ooh. Voodoo. Oh well. He's grievously wounded. You know, he's got a couple berries propping his guts to the side. What can, you know, can't blame the dude.
I mean, he's out here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, coming back, it's gonna be Whitmore's turn.
Where did that other hand axe go to that I threw and missed?
One went to the water. The other one was just in the guy's head.
Okay.
So
Safe to say you
definitely
recovered the
over. You
one.
could get that.
We'll say the one that you killed the guy, you've already recovered. The other one's
Okay.
just sitting in the water over here.
Oh, that's just saying. Okay. I can't. Well, I mean, I can. Gonna move behind Theosia and just try and yeet this motherfucker. If I can type. That's gonna be a 19.
That is going to be a hit. And you were on this goblin, right?
No, I was going for Klarg.
Oh, you're going for Klarg. Alright. Do that damage.
Hand axe, stick plus 3.
Also, John, if you want to just change your if you just want to change your HP to 37, you can. Like, you can just hit the green circle.
Four
And just do that.
damage.
4 hold
Yeah.
damage. Alright.
It's basically bonus health bar, so just go back to what your current health is if when it runs out. So
Yeah.
not difficult to keep track of right now.
Okay. So, that's going to take a bit off of Klarg.
I thought he tapped the goblin, not Klarg.
Oh, you
Nah.
did say Klarg, right?
Yeah, I did say Klarg.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said the goblin.
Alright. So, that is going to be hit off of him. And then, is that going to be your turn?
I still have remaining movement, and you said it was here, or where is that? The other hand axe.
Like right here.
I'm just gonna pick it up, and then that's my movement.
Okay. Alright, Theosia, it is your turn.
Alright, let me see what my fucking... Okay, we got a +2 to that. I am going to take a swing at the goblin diagonal to me. Whoops. Okay. An 11.
And 11 is gonna be a miss.
No! Okay. And I think that's all I can do.
Alright. Alright, now it is Klarg's turn. Klarg is not happy with, not happy at all with the situation, of being hit. Initially, he was going to attack the Ozer for being directly in his line of sight. But instead, he's going to move forward to here. And he's going to attack Whitmore for hitting him.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. So, Klarg is just like fuming, right? Like he's just not even using words. He's just huffing and just breathing and growling. And he picks up a javelin off of the floor next to him and he hurls it at Whitmore as hard as he can. The javelin misses and it hits the rock next to Whitmore so hard that it completely splinters and cracks and breaks. And that is going to be Klarg's turn.
I say, you gotta do better than that to hit me.
Who's got higher dexterity, Vondel or the dog?
Let's take a look.
It's not really that big of a deal. We can go.
It's not.
None of the. I don't think we reset the turn order anyway, because none of them have gotten a chance to go yet.
Yeah, no.
It's
Okay, I didn't know that they were doing this. Alright, doesn't matter. Ignore me.
Okay. So, now it's Ripper's turn. And Ripper is going to rush up in front of Klarg. And he's going to attack the other wolf, big guy. And
My AC's 14 in this form, I think.
14. Alright, that is going to be a hit. So that's going to be 8 damage to you. And also, yeah, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw. All right, you are good. And that's gonna be Ripper's turn. Next, it's gonna be this goblin's turn. He is also gonna take a shot at big guy. He's gonna use the scimitar. All right. And so he is going to swing the scimitar, and he's going to just come out and just gash big guy in his direwolf form on one of his arms, and it's going to do 7 damage. And that's going to be that goblin's turn. Last but not least, it's going to be this goblin's turn. Leg, arm, whatever, you know what I mean. Jesus Christ. So he's going to use the short bow to attack Theosia. And in taking that shot, he's going to aim right at Theosia's head, and the arrow's going to whiz right past and land in the water.
Nice.
And that's
Didn't he
going
have
to be...
disadvantage because it's close range?
Hmm?
Didn't he have disadvantage because it was a close range?
That one's 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one that's going right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought it was the one that's like right next to her.
Nah, it's this guy. But
Never
yeah,
mind.
that's going to be a miss. And now it is Vondel's turn.
Okay, Vondel is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to take... Okay. Does this rock right here provide me any cover? Like, light cover?
Yeah, I'll say it gives you half cover.
Cool, excellent. Using that, I'm going to take my shot at this goblin. That is a 20.
That is a
It's
hit.
sneak attack damage because they are adjacent to my ally.
Nice.
14 damage.
Damn.
That, man, talk about an overkill. Yeah, you got him. You want to describe that kill?
Just steadies his aim on the rock and then takes his shot, pins him to the wall, and then reloads his crossbow.
Boom. That is the
Okay.
end of that guy. Alright, Taboo. Your turn.
Okay, Taboo. 1, 2, 3. And sends out Burning Hands. It's going to go out 15 toward this direction. So 5, 10, 5, 10, 15.
You're good.
I can't tell. This is 15, so I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd call it 15.
All right.
That's good. You're good.
All right. And you don't have to give me Tides of Chaos back and make me roll on my Wizard chain on my chaos on my Wild Magic table, but that's entirely up to you. It's not a guaranteed thing. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can make me. You can have me roll it, or you can have me not. It's a completely elective thing. Because if you let me because if you do, I get my reroll back. So it's that way I can't possibly exploit it or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Do I do that after I cast or before I cast? Let me see. After I cast the spell. So okay.
Bingo.
Save a 13.
Alright.
dexterity.
And this is everybody in that cone, right?
Yeah, and I need to roll my wild man,
All right.
which is a D100.
Oh boy.
I regained 2d10 hit points.
Sick.
Nice.
Okay. You're full HP though, so like.
No, actually, I am damaged a bit.
Aren't we all?
A little bit.
Just kidding.
Okay.
So- I gotta, yeah, I'm down 4 hit points, so I'm gonna roll 2d10. So basically, what happens is, as the fire is unleashed from Taboo, the wound, Theosia can see the wound on his left arm from the earlier goblin that slashed. Well, we'll see if it seals up or not. I gotta roll that. So.
All right. Let me take a look.
Yep, you see it completely seal up right before your eyes.
Nice.
That's awesome. So, Burning Hands, that's full damage on a failed save, half damage on a successful save, right?
Yes, rounded down,
Alright.
I believe.
So we're gonna say that is... Okay, Ripper takes that damage. Klarg is gonna take that damage. And this goblin in the back is completely incinerated. And that's going to be the end of him. Wow, what a fucking turn. Alright.
Yeah. I was like, please don't roll a 3. Please don't roll a 3 or 4. Please don't roll a 3 or 4. Because then we get Klarg, but everybody else dies too. Total party wipe.
Talk about a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah, even with my fire resistance, I don't think I could survive a level 3 fireball.
No.
Yikes.
Alright, big guy, it is your turn.
Quick question. Does dropping my animal form count as an action or a bonus action, or neither? Anybody know?
That is a good question.
Say that again.
Does dropping
his wild shape a free action, or does it use an action for it?
1 second.
That is actually a really good question.
It says you can stay in B shape for an hour before reverting back to your normal form, or as a bonus action earlier, or if you fall unconscious, drop to 0 or die.
There it is, bonus
So
action.
bonus action? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Also, are you Circle of the Moon or are you whatever?
I don't think he's level enough to have
Circle of the Moon.
It's Druid started the thing right away. I think no, or is it clerics?
Second level, and
Yeah.
that's why he's able to transform and then attack. So.
Oh, yeah. What's a bonus action? Forget.
Cool.
Alright, lay it on us, buddy.
I'm gonna try this. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'll use my bonus action and swap out of my wild shape, and then I will say to the wolf, "We're not here for you. We're here for Klarg." And then I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on Ripper.
Ooh, interesting. Let me see.
It's a Wisdom save, apparently.
Wisdom save, yeah. Let me take a look. Ooh. The animal friendship fails.
I'm gonna use my inspiration point to try it again, or whatever.
Okay. Let me save again. It succeeds. Alright.
Okay. So my understanding is it's not going to like fight for us, but now it can't harm me, and I assume it won't attack my allies, but I guess that's up to you to decide.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature, so you would have advantage on persuasion checks to get him to not fight us.
There it is.
And he won't attack you, but that doesn't mean he won't attack us. And if any of us hurt him in the spell,
The material component for that spell is a morsel of food. So you literally give them a piece of food, try and befriend them.
Yeah, you give him a Scooby snack.
A chunk of goblin or something. Picked it out of my teeth.
Alright.
Nope, going down.
And then I'll tell him, we mean you no harm. Just, we're here for Klarg. And I'll end my turn.
Alright. So, now it's Sildar's turn. And Sildar is not going to mince any more words. He's going to just take another shot at Klarg. Or he thought he was. Huh. There it goes. All my like heavy crossbow rolls got held up. That was weird.
It can lag sometimes, I've noticed.
Yeah, but like all of them hit, so it's all good. So he's gonna lift up the crossbow and take a shot between Big Guy and Theosia. He's gonna hit Klarg for 5 damage. Alright. Klarg is buttered up. He is not happy. Whitmore, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try something I've not used yet. And I'm gonna... I have a good aim with him, okay. I'm gonna attack with my short bow. That's gonna hit.
That is definitely going to hit.
Okay. Three damage.
And that's on Klarg, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. My man is hurting. He is not happy. Theosia, it's your turn.
I am going to attempt an intimidation roll.
Interesting. Who are you
Okay,
intimidating?
I don't know if this would be considered an intimidation or a diplomacy roll. Is there diplomacy in this game?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. So I don't know. So I'm gonna look at Klarg and I'm gonna be like, "You look pretty hurt, so I suggest you stand down and tell us what you want to know, or what we want to know."
I want to know what the fuck y'all in my house. Y'all messing with my shit.
So I don't know if you would count that as a persuasion or intimidation.
Persuasion.
Okay. Oh, I've got a +4 in persuasion. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Roll. Yeah!
Dang.
Okay. Well. Being faced with Theosia's words, Klarg, still in a fury, is going to pick up another javelin, and he is going to tell Theosia, Klarg will carve your bones and strip your flesh. You don't come and attack Klarg and expect answers. You get nothing.
God damn it. Okay, I probably that probably was my action, my persuasion roll or what? Yeah,
That talking's a free action, I think.
I don't know because I mean I had to roll
Been a while.
D for it.
I'll say it's a free action right now.
DM discretion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't fucking. Can I stand right in front of Taboo and poke at him?
That one I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because there's like almost no. Well, you know what? Yeah, I will say you can.
Okay.
You can reach that corner and hit him if you wanted to.
Okay. So I will fucking move here, I guess, and then. I will roll to hit Klarg.
16 is a hit.
Can I choose to do non-lethal damage?
Choose to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah, like, I don't want to kill him, I just want to hurt him.
Subdue damage, I think is what that's called, and I think you can always. I think that's always an option. Whether or not
Yeah.
the guy's got to cooperate is up to him, but
I mix up Pathfinder and 5e stuff sometimes, so
There's no special rules about it. You just declare, like, once they go down, you're like, oh, I didn't want to kill him, and then he's not dead, essentially.
oh really? Okay. Okay, well, yeah. You know.
Okay. Make your roll.
I'll say something cheeky like, let me know if you change your mind. Smack him.
Alright. You smack him so fucking hard at 10
No.
damage that he drops the javelin and completely topples over and is knocked unconscious.
clong.
So, yeah, he is out like a light. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I don't know if we're out of combat or not with the wolf still being conscious.
Oh, you most certainly are not.
Oh boy. Okay.
So that's your turn. Klarg obviously does not get a turn. He has been bitch slapped into nothingness. So it's gonna come to Ripper. Ripper, seeing you knock his master unconscious, is going to try to maul you to death now.
Oh, okay. That's pleasant.
Does 18 hit?
It matches, so I think that means I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, so 6 damage. What am I? 16. So 16. It was 6 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 10. It won't update. Okay, now it did. And a strength save, so that'd be just, yeah, a d20 plus my strength modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
An 8.
All right. So Ripper is going to basically Ripper's going to pounce on top of you and knock you over.
Oh.
And then
Unfortunate.
attacking you viciously is going to do 6 damage, and you are knocked prone for this turn.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Interesting. Can you talk to Ripper while not on your turn?
I think it's a free action.
As a free action, yes.
I think you can. I think unless you can only take reactions on other people's turns, you can't take reactions on other people's turns. I don't think. Yeah, DM's discretion.
Talking is more for like as a free action. Is more like just banter as you're playing. You know, like strategizing and whatnot.
Yeah,
If you were
not
trying
like
to
the same
persuade
as
something,
making.
That would have to be on your turn.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Speaking of turn. Oh my gosh, what is that, man? 13, does that hit Ripper?
13 hits.
Ripper takes 13 damage.
Ripper is fucking blasted to oblivion.
Oh shit.
It goes in one ear and out the other.
Damn.
Oh no.
I reload my crossbow.
That's a freaking. Put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt.
And that is the
God, yeah.
very swift and violent end of Ripper.
Ripper was my dog, Ma. Let me do it.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get up and brush myself off.
Alright, we're gonna pause for just a second. I will be right back.
Okay. I'm going to humbly gift you guys something. Oh, apparently I can't drag and drop.
What is this?
I put it in dice rolling.
That's some quick memeing.
Yep.
Damn. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, y'all.
Okay.
I'll put something in there too.
In dice rolling?
Yep.
Oh, it's not there yet.
I am
I'm
back.
putting it in there in a second.
Okay.
That's so good.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That's fucking incredible.
All these quick memes.
All these quick memes.
That last one I just thought was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
I
watch
can't
whatever
remember-
anime that's from.
I feel like that's from might be Venus Wars or something. Because that's not something from Universal Century.
Anyway, is everyone back?
Sam went to the bathroom.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, who's prepared for a little good cop, bad cop?
We should. Well, we might not. Our answers might also lie in the environment, so we should probably look around and we should tie the guy up and look around.
Yeah. Look around and then play a little good cop, bad cop. Be like, what is your name? Wrong answer.
Because
I
you
think-
gotta
I
loot.
think-
You gotta
I
loot.
think we just need bad cops who's like maniacal evil cop. That's like the vibe we should.
So cop. Yeah.
I'm like,
Essentially, just a cop then.
that's true.
I have returned.
Hello.
Ryan's still not back.
No, I'm here.
he's here.
back.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he got back before you did. I think we're all good to go.
All right. So, we've got Klarg knocked to 0, and Sable. And so Sildar is going to step up to Klarg, and he's just gonna say, like, Theosia, you've done a very good job in knocking him unconscious without killing him. We need answers, and I suspect that maybe now we can get them from him.
Let's tie him up then. Before he comes to.
Alright. So say you guys have tied Klarg up and just kind of...
As they tie him up, I'm gonna pull his Ripper's corpse in front of him, like maybe like 20 feet away, and I'm gonna sit on it with my crossbow as my other crossbow bolt still sticks out of it.
Jesus.
Okay.
This is like
Sorry,
so
big guy. It's just intimidation tactics. I had to do it. You know. Your spell wasn't working.
God damn it.
He has to be
Big guy's gonna leave the room and frown.
Oh no, not our friend.
We'll save you some loot. Don't worry.
Taboo's gonna search the area. When he steps by Klarg, he says, "By the way, you would strip flesh before you carve bones, not the other way around." That made no sense. Okay, sorry, bye. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Bye.
Alright, so, so as Taboo enters the room, he sees that in the room there's sacks and crates of looted provisions directly in front of him, just stacks and stacks of stuff. And additionally, near where Klarg is positioned right now, over here is a chest of goods, presumably belonging specifically to Klarg, because it is made in incredibly shoddy fashion, nothing like the obviously stolen goods anywhere else. Also, over here, you notice that there are sacks and crates that are marked with the image of a blue lion. These look nothing like the obvious stores over here. Oh, I misspoke. Sorry. Yeah, these are all the marked with the blue lion. This chest looks nothing like the other provisions scattered around the cave.
I'm going to check the chest for trap.
All right. Roll for it.
Okay.
4.
You see no traps.
You see no traps.
All right. Is it locked?
No, it is not locked.
I open it.
Okay. Inside the chest, you find 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, And,
Dibs on one.
and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. It's
let me
small
write
enough
this
to
down.
fit in a pocket.
Do you want to share the wealth?
Yeah, let me write it down. I show everybody what's in there, but I definitely take one of those potions and put it in my pocket.
I can drop it in chat real quick.
Cool.
Taboo's gonna search the provisions in the area, see if there's anything of interest or note.
So as you're searching the provisions, Sildar approaches next to you, and he says, "I recognize this symbol anywhere. It's the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster."
Taboo, looking down a little bit to keep his visage mostly hidden. It's like, what is that?
The Lion Shield Coster, he says, is a merchant company with a warehouse and a trading post in Vandalin. It's pretty reasonable to assume that these goblins have also stolen from them, as they've stolen from others and attempted to steal from us.
And was Gundren working for them, or did we know this, or was it just an independent thing or side thing? Like the job that Gundren was hired for was an escort, right, for the goods?
Yeah, so, no, these goods are separate from Gundren's goods.
Yeah.
These are other people that he's robbed and taken from. And so Sildar's going to say, we need to head to Phandalin next anyway. It will probably do them a service if we return these goods to them.
Yes. That would be best. Taboo agrees.
I had a feeling you would, Taboo.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But no, I did not count him in the count.
Taboo wonders. There is much here. Do we take it back to Arcot? Take some time, or do we mark location and tell trading company and they get it? All the goblins are gone, so safe here maybe.
So, Sildar has got his hands on his hips and he's looking around and he says, we may have gotten rid of Klarg, but we don't know if there are still more goblins around who may return to this hideout. If we're going to look out for the safety of the people of Phandalin, it might behoove us to take these items back to them.
Oh, Theo's is just crawling around. That's fine.
I got it.
But Taboo understands. Taboo will start carrying things to front for late. We'll start carrying things to front until Klarg wake up, and Taboo starts to carefully gather the stuff and taking it to the front of the cave. Taboo will keep eye out.
Neat.
Please find out where Gundren is from Klarg, please.
Vondel is going to hand the other healing potion to Theosia.
Oh, thank you. How much do those heal for? Are they D4?
I'm pretty sure they're a D4.
They're
I imagine they're pretty low end.
I think it's 2d4 plus.
Yeah,
2.
2d4 plus 2. My bad, I just
except
looked it up.
I was having trouble finding them in the equipment. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
only greater, superior, and supreme, which doesn't make sense. But I put it in my other because I
2d4 plus 2. Six points. Nice.
That'll do, pig.
Checking that thing right
Oh,
now.
did you drink it? What?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Can I take it back? Cause we gotta rest. I take it back. I take it back. I wasn't thinking.
I'll let you take it back, that's fine.
Okay.
Everybody gets one.
I spit the potion back into the bottle.
That's yours now. That's yours now. That's yours now. Taboo's just carried another box out. That's yours now. That's yours now.
Sildar's like bending over looking into one of the crates and he sees this happen and he just slow turns his head and raises an eyebrow and just shakes his head and goes back to looking in the crates.
Yeah, that don't drink that. That's mine.
Pretty much Taboo waits till for Sildar to okay crates and whatnot to be taken and whatnot, and he just keeps going like that.
Does anybody have a dagger on them?
Taboo holds up his dagger.
May I borrow your dagger, Taboo?
Yes, Pentheosia.
Okay,
Taboo
I
not
will,
good, but Gondor want me to hold and use anyway. In case people in face.
I will take the dagger, and I will wait for Klarg to wake up.
Did Delby tied him up yet? Imagine.
Yeah.
He's tied
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Question. I'm not a lawful stupid paladin, so can I reasonably torture someone and not lose my paladin status?
You're for lawful neutral. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's for toward your whatever you. Toward
I'm
your,
not. I think
purpose.
I'm chaotic good.
Then yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's not.
Chaotic good, you can just do
I mean-
whatever.
It's for the
Whitmore's not a
greater.
paladin.
Huh?
I said Whitmore's not a paladin.
I feel like I
Nope.
can't carve your face off and wear it as a mask, but Whitmore can.
Okay,
Just
Dwight.
because I can't kill you doesn't mean I have to save you.
Like
Whitmore's gonna be like Dwight in The Office when he peels off the CPR dummy's face. It's just gonna be like.
Hey, is this a short rest, Ryan?
Yes. This can
Cool,
count as a
thank you.
short rest.
I'm resting shortly.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm chaotic good. I had to find it.
Okay, so Big Guy is also helping Taboo take the goods to the front of the cave.
Taboo will smile and nod at Big Guy. Thank you, friend, Big Guy, and he just keeps going.
I'll nod to him.
Alright. It's at this point that excuse me, it's at this point that Klarg sort of begins to wake up a little bit and he realizes he's bound and sitting in this corner. And in his face he sees Whitmore, and behind Whitmore he sees Vondel sitting on top of Ripper with the crossbow bolt still between its eyes, between its ears.
Also, I'm sharpening my dagger while staring at him. Or sharpening Taboo's dagger.
So he oh shit. So Klarg is weak and he's sort of growling, foaming at the mouth a little bit. But that's pretty much all he's doing right now.
Alright, do we splash him in the face with some water to wake him up? I don't know.
I mean, he's awake.
Okay.
You beat him within an inch of his life.
Yeah, he's just quiet.
He's just not happy.
He's not thrilled.
He is barely conscious. He's awake, but as awake as the person beaten within an inch of their life can be.
We want answers. I'm gonna poke him. Klarg.
Klarg growls and froths at the mouth and just stares at you angrily.
You're gonna answer our questions.
Okay.
What are our questions? We want to
Yeah, I
know
was
where
about to say, we
Gundren
haven't-
is.
I was
we
gonna say, you haven't
asked
said
many questions
anything.
Yeah, we want to know where Gundren is, where the king that we heard about last time. I forget his name. I wrote it down, I think. But the king, we want to know where he's at. What's their end goal here? That kind of stuff.
Okay. So Klarg is staring at Ripper and staring at Vondel, and he's kind of moving his arms and squirming a little bit, but he's still just kind of weakly growling and not really responding to you.
I wasn't asking that stuff. I was just telling her what our questions were.
I'm gonna like kind of shove him a bit and be like, none of that.
So
Ooh.
So Klarg looks at you, and like I said, barely clinging to consciousness, he answers some of those questions for you. What he tells you is that he answers to the chief of the Cragmaw tribe, King Groll, who
Groll, Groll.
Or like Dave
yeah.
Grohl.
Yeah, King Dave Grohl.
I got another confession to make.
Leader of the what tribe?
Cragmaw. and he says that Klarg received a messenger goblin. He received a messenger goblin from Grohl just a few days ago. And he knows that someone named the Black Spider was paying them to hunt down Gundren.
Black Spider.
The Black Spider. He tells you that Gundren Rockseeker and his map were sent to King Grohl at Cragmaw Castle. And Cragmaw Castle is he tells you where it is because you've asked him. It's about 20 miles northeast of the current hideout, and it's in Neverwinter Wood. At this point, Klarg just completely blacks out. Like, he's battered, beaten, traumatized, and he just collapses.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, but you're not going to get anything else out of him.
Vondel is going to stand up and he's going to say, I reckon that's all we're going to get out of him. Time to put him down. And then he's going to just... right.
And that, my friends, is the end of Klarg the Bugbear.
Well,
I
okay.
will, when Taboo comes back, I will hand the sharpened dagger back to Taboo.
Thank you, friend Teosha.
Careful
You'll
with
find. No worries, no worries. I'm Taboo. Taboo was showed things by Marcus and puts his dagger back. The you did we find where Gungeon is? Yes.
Probably. We have a good idea. He might be at the castle. What, Cragmaw Castle was it?
Cragmaw Castle.
Castle. In the
Yeah.
Neverwinter Wood.
In the Neverwinter Wood.
Alright, so
I'll start.
Sildar, you said you were going to go back to town and speak with your contacts or something like that. What was going on?
Indeed. we need to report into the Lord's Alliance and let them know what we know. I also don't feel that the information Klarg has given us is enough to go on. We don't know what is in that castle or what is waiting for us. So I want to try to go to Van Dalen and acquire more intelligence before moving forward.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Would you like us to accompany you?
That
Taboo will go. Taboo wishes to save Gundren, but does not know enough to save Gundren for sure.
that was indeed the plan. And as I mentioned before, there's I don't have anything on me now, but when we get to the town, I can secure payment for you guys to escort me back to Van Dalen.
Excellent.
Alright, let's finish loading this cart up and get on our way then.
I think we should take a long rest, though. It's probably nighttime, right, guy?
You guys are in the cave and have no idea what time it is. I guess Taboo would know. Since he
Taboo
went
has
out to the
been
front.
going to the Taboo and Big Guy have been going to the front. Just carrying stuff down.
Yeah, so
Just for expediency.
I would say that it's currently about noon.
Okay. Well, it's probably going to take us a while to get all these supplies out, right?
We have to get it to the cart. We'll have to get it all to the cart and whatnot. So
Yeah. Maybe a long
Yeah.
rest before we, like after we load the cart and then before we head out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Let's call it the long rest and everybody do what you gotta do.
Good job.
Hit
did
that.
did Klarg have anything on him?
On his person, I cannot remember. I don't think he did. Other than his weapons, no. You got all of Klarg's delicious loot out of that chest.
Sick. By the way, everyone, I divvied up the money and passed it out in the Discord chat. It's 120 copper pieces and 22 silver pieces. Oh, and the Jade Frog, I guess I'll just give that to sorry,
To
Theosia.
oh,
I said
Wait,
we
what?
can figure out the Jade Frog statue thing.
little jade frog figurine with golden eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket, small.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you to hold on to since you're the most trustworthy of us all, right?
Am I?
I don't know, but Vondel doesn't seem like he cares about it.
Okay.
To answer John's questions, no, you have not looked at Klarg's weapons yet.
Well, that was one thing, if he had anything on him, but that include that, so all that stuff.
I completely blanked on that.
That's okay. You're not feeling 100%.
So on him, he's got a Morning Star and a Javelin.
They appear to be in excellent condition, or are they standard goblin weapons?
Standard goblin weaponry. Like, if you look at his chest, like the few nice things he had were in that chest, and the chest looks like shit.
Do
So-
we level up?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
Alright, let me take a little look-see at my spells here.
Alright, so long rest is finished. All the loot is piled up in the carts. Assuming nothing attacks us at night.
Yeah, nothing has attacked you. Everything is good.
Except
me
our
get,
best friend Gundren is rotting in a cell somewhere, probably.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
He's probably fine, to be honest.
All right. Is everybody's done with their long rest stuff?
Yes.
So is
Can
it
I use-
nightfall, or what are we doing? Or is it next day, or?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use the bathroom really quick.
Okay. I guess that counts as a long rest thing to do.
Okay. but is it the next day or is it just at night? Night. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing.
We're gonna say it is after a long rest. It's nighttime, so you guys can either choose to travel right away at night, or you can choose to stay the night in the cave and leave out the next morning.
Taboo is fine with whatever.
Anybody else?
I don't want to travel at night. Not with goblins around.
Yeah, no.
Probably a good idea. So you guys will head out the next morning.
Yup.
We'll wait for Nate to get back.
Is this big guy still mad at me?
I don't know. You should ask him.
I'm trying to gauge how he's acting throughout this period of moving all this stuff and just hanging out.
Where's Ripper's body now?
Right where we left it, unless we want to take it outside, I guess.
I'll go ahead and take it outside, and I'll remove the bolt from it and put my hand on his head and lower my head and then go back inside.
I think we should leave Klarg here. As a sign.
Taboo can burn him, so he doesn't. So
I don't want to sleep in the cave. The hair, it would smell terrible. I'm not sleeping in the cave.
Yeah, bugbears are
Taboo can
disgusting
prestidigitate that away. You know,
creatures.
it's extremely useful spell. Extremely useful. So,
Just magic shave them.
yeah. I just burn him with a whole bunch of little fire bolts and whatnot, and then prestidigitate the ashes away, and you know, and
That's what we should have
and,
done. We
the,
should have just,
thaumaturgy the smells away. It's just so freaking useful.
we should have just started shaving like dicks into his hair, like
Oh
Had
my
it.
god.
that would be the more intimidating than sitting on his dead wolf.
Maybe. Alright, so everybody's here?
Yes.
Alright. So you guys have gotten through the cave, you've handled Klarg, you've gotten your supplies, you're back in the wagon, and after so long of traveling, you guys arrive in the town of Phandalin. And there's a whole lot going on here. Excuse me. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some of them are built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, kind of showing how this must have been a much larger town in the past. Most of the newer buildings are set on sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, and town folk tending the chores and running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but pretty much all of them return to their business as you guys go by.
Taboo would have done his morning ritual, by the way, where he presses his head to the ground and, you know, does his daily affirmations. It just, we kind of went past it. Fine. And I'm just saying that he did do that. And entering town, he kind of withdraws a bit into his robes and pulls his hood down a bit to hide his features, in order to withdraw into himself a bit as we go into town.
And so Sildar's kind of sitting on the back of the cart, and he's seeming much, much more at ease.
Are you feeling better, Sildar?
He turns to Taboo and smiles, and he says, "I feel much better, friend. Thank you." So he's looking out into the town, and he says, "Let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
Quaint as in it's cute, or quaint as in they'll try to slit your throat when you sleep and steal your shit?
Sildar turns and looks at you and raises another eyebrow. And he turns to Taboo and says, "Wherever did you find this one?"
Listen, I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay.
Taboo is learning that words can mean very different things. But Taboo is happy to meet Deoja. Deoja is very kind. Taboo is very glad we could save you, Sildar.
Sildar says, he says, "Yes, my thanks cannot be understated for saving me. Although, personality-wise, there's a lot to be desired here. However, this inn is honestly a very lovely, quiet place. From what I'm told, it's rustic and dated, but it's a lovely little place where we can rest and set foot before we move on to other parts of our quest."
So all these supplies we got, we're returning these to the townspeople or dropping them off from our original mission? Is that what's happening?
We got an original delivery, I imagine, to make it. Then we're taking the stuff that we recovered that belonged to the Lion Shield Coster, and we're going to drop it off to them, I imagine. And then from there, just go on, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, let's take care of business before we rest.
Agreed.
Taboo would prefer to make sure these goods go to the people who need them.
Let's go to the Lion Shield Coster first, since it's closer.
Are we coming in from the Tribord Trail or the Miners Trail?
You guys are coming in from the Tribord Trail.
Okay.
And so you guys want to stop at the Lion Shield Coster first?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss a copper in the Shrine of Luck on our way to Ido.
Okay. Duly noted. So as you guys approach, hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. When you go in, you find a human woman, looks about 35 years old. She's running running the counter.
Okay, since nobody else is doing it, Vondel's gonna walk up and hold out his hand and say,
Taboo's not gonna do it.
Vondel Fireforge, pleased to meet you.
Forgive me, I can't do voices or anything today.
That's fine, just talk.
But yeah, she's
Yeah, no,
she
yes,
reaches
do it.
out,
Like,
yeah.
dude, let's hear your girl voice, Ryan, in the condition you're in right now. Like, hey, how's it doing, honey? Thanks for stopping by.
My name's Ethel. I smoked 3 packs a day.
Oh my god. She reaches out a hand in kind and says, Lenine Greywind, nice to make your acquaintance.
Lenine Greywind.
How can I help you today?
Well, me and my friends were taking a shipment to the mine of supplies and got waylaid by some some goblins. And long story short, there's no more goblins, and we found a bunch of your stuff. Just figured you'd want it back.
She is she's very like she's taken aback completely to find that the goods have been recovered. She's like she says to you, oh wow, like I can't thank you enough for recovering our lost supplies. I'm assuming you're not from around here, so you don't really know anything about the Lion Shield Coster, but we're owned by the Lion Shields, a merchant company based in the city of Yarter, over 100 miles to the east. Normally, they ship finished goods to this town and to other small settlements throughout the region, but this outpost here, we've been hit hard by banditry lately. The most recent Lion Shield caravan never arrived, and we just assumed that it had been pilfered, and we'd never seen the goods again.
Vondel's just gonna step aside and like, motion towards the cart filled with all of the crates that have their symbol.
Wow, those are definitely ours. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you a little bit of a reward for helping us out here. And so she gives the party 50 gold pieces for helping out.
Kindly.
And then dropping the gold in Vondel's hand, she says, I promise to help you guys in any way that I can. You've done a lot for us, so let us help you however we can help you.
We really appreciate it, Lenine.
Tabu meekly speaks up like, we are trying to learn more about Cragmaw Castle. I believe our friend is there.
So, Lenine sits and she kind of is, ruffling with the front of her shirt as she's thinking. And she says, Cragmaw Castle. I don't know where it is, but I have heard that the Red Brands have a goblin minion serving them. The goblin might know something. She paces about the room, looking at the various equipment stores that are there. It's a lot of armor and weapons and shields. And she says, I don't, since you guys aren't from here, I'd imagine you haven't heard about these Red Brands, have you?
Not in the slightest.
She kicks back, leans against one of the countertops, and she says, these Red Brands have been a real problem here lately. They're almost sort of terrorizing the town. They're really, really, really bad ruffians that they steal, they take, they commit arson, they rough people up in the streets, and it's just a really bad time. But you guys, if you were able to bring back those goods, you all look like capable people. I wonder if there's something you could do. She says, if you'd be interested, I'd be willing to come to some sort of a deal with you if you can get rid of the Red Brands for the town.
The red. I'm sorry, I was entering stuff in. The Red Brands are a group of hooligans or something.
Yeah, they're like bandits.
Yeah, Vondel's gonna look back at his party and then look at Lena. And then he's going to ask, do you want us to get rid of them? And then slowly pull out his dagger, out of its sheath just a few inches, and he's like, or get rid of.
So, She looks at you and she says, I want you to get rid of him however you like. I just want our town to be safe.
Noted.
Whitmore perked up at that.
They've got a
Goblin.
and they've got a goblin slave, really, to be honest. And we can probably get information from him. Okay. Like, Taboo, will do his best, to see this through.
She says, all right, there's 100 gold in it for you. You can do this for me.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
They tend to congregate at the Sleeping Giant Tap House. That's really where they normally raise a ruckus and drink and kick up dust. They have a base under the manor on the eastern edge of town, and their leader, we don't know much about, but we just know that they call him Glassstaff.
Glassstaff.
That sounds like Indian names.
It's Red Brand or Red Band.
Red Brand.
Okay. How does Sildar seem about all this? Is he still with us?
Sildar has been in the cart this entire time. He's letting you guys return the goods on your own.
Okay.
So he's not even a part of this conversation.
Gotcha. Well, Vondel is gonna say, we'll consider the option. We've got other pressing matters, but it seems like our goals might be in line. Let us drop off the rest of these supplies to those they belong to and converse with my fellows, and we'll decide how we'll continue.
Well, I thank you for your time. If you can handle that problem, I will be here.
Quick question. The whole time we've been walking through this city or town, whatever it is, have we seen any kind of town guard or anything like that?
Yeah, Taboo's wondering like why aren't guards dealing with this?
Because
We don't know why. I
Taboo,
just was
like
curious if we've
Taboo
seen
literally voices this out loud, like, why are guards dealing with them?
are you guys back in the cart when you ask this question?
Well, I'm asking if we saw them, and if I didn't see any guards, then that's obviously why the guards have not dealt with it. That's what I'm.
So to answer you, no, you haven't seen any guards. To
That would be
answer,
why they haven't dealt with it.
but you don't know why you haven't seen any guards. And to answer you, Corey, are you in the cart or are you still in the store? I can't remember.
I was asking her.
Oh, so Lenine basically says to you that you haven't you guys really haven't seen any guards or anything like that because this town actually does not have any form of formal government. There's no guard, there's no king or mayor or anything.
Autonomous commune.
Basically,
Taking turns each week. Taking turns each week by the form of the executive committee. I was like, but those decisions by the executive member must be ratified in the next meeting by a majority, by a 3/4 majority. By a 3/4 majority.
she laughs at you, and she actually says, "You know, I know you're being funny, but that is actually somewhat true. What we do here in this town is we elect someone to serve as the town master every year. And right now, our town master is Harbin Wester. If you've ever seen him, you'd know him. He's kind of between you and me, he's kind of a fat old fool. He's a little bit of a coward. As I've been saying, we've got this red brand problem, and he won't do anything about it because he's too afraid of him.
Why did you vote for him? What was it? Either that or the Green Party? Was it either that or the Green Party?
Jill Stein wasn't available.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We don't want to throw away our votes. We don't want to throw away our votes.
nobody knew that once he got into office, he would be such a coward, and so now they're having this problem with the red brands terrorizing and roughhousing, and he's not really gonna stop them. In fact, if you can even believe it, he doesn't even call them a gang. He calls them a mercenary guild, and not all that much trouble, really.
He sounds like a delightful man.
Good luck dealing with him if you see him. Well,
Just a heads up, I'm gonna have to call it here in a few minutes.
yeah, I was just about to say. So if y'all will excuse me, I gotta get back to some other business, but y'all go ahead and decide what you're able to do about the red brands, and if you guys are able to do anything, just come back here and let me know.
Thank you, Lenin.
Thank you, Lenine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, are we calling it here?
Probably a good idea. You guys got long rested. You guys got stuff back to Lion Shield. So now,
That extra S, the typos, he really have 3 S's in his name like an asshole.
Wait. Let me.
You guys wrote out glass staff. Well, like, so he gave him like actually 3 S's in his name. Like, is that accurate? Is that accurate?
Too many S's, but it's still ass.
Staff. Okay.
But anyway,
Just making sure, because, like, what the hell? It's like that got past, Chris Bergen's like, what the fuck? No, why you, 3 S's? Who even
Glass
does that? Get out of
staff.
here, you charlatan.
I'm gonna mark it up to being sick. That's what I'm
It's
gonna
okay. It's okay. It's funny. It's okay.
That's fair.
do. But yeah, so if we're gonna wrap it up here, you guys survived that crazy encounter. You guys made it to the town. Got some stuff got stuff dropped off to the Lion Shield Coster, and now you've still got to meet up with Barthen and drop off Gundren's goods. And then Sildar suggested going to the inn, so that still might be a spot for you. But yeah, there's still plenty of stuff in the town to do. And so when you guys get back into the cart, by the way, when you guys get back to the cart, Sildar says to Taboo, there's something I'd like to discuss with you, a matter of import, when we arrive at the inn. So please don't forget, let's take some time and talk.
Okay. That's what we'll talk. Tabu's not used to this. People he doesn't know.
Worry not, my friend. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Do you guys want to stop at any place in particular?
We're gonna go to Barthen's to drop it off. I mean, it depends on what goes on there. If it's gotta be more things, and like I don't want to hold up Sam if he's got to go now, but I figure dropping stuff off the Barthen's would be the next course of action. If I'd known that was on the way, I would have said it's just we go there first. Now we're backpedaling like a bunch of jackasses.
No, it's okay. The town is so small that you can walk across the entirety of it in like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But for the sake of getting us all at one point, I'm gonna say that we're gonna stop at the inn.
Okay.
And then we'll pick it up from the next session starting at the end.
Okay.
All right,
Okie dokie.
everybody good? All right, I'm gonna need everybody to add 300 experience to their character sheets. Actually, wait.
I did. Yeah, we didn't do experience before, so I don't know what
Yeah.
my total will be right now. I thought you were doing the milestone system.
We were doing this. This module kind of got iffy, but you know
Okay.
what? I'll figure that out.
Okay.
So I'll let you guys know about how experience will work.
Okay.
Yeah, set it
Sound
back
good?
to 300.
I gotta find it on my list here.
Okay.
All right, cool. We will be
So-
at it. What's up?
We are not adding the 300?
No, don't worry about it for now.
Okay.
All right. All right, cool. I will. I'll get everything set up for the next session, and we'll be back at it again. Hopefully, in like a week.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sweet.
That would work for me.
All right.